What is up, YouTube? I just want to take you out here, show you what I bought this morning. Spent a little time. I'm probably going to jump around a little bit on these videos, but I just kind of wanted to show you what I got. And for those of you who know, I'm building a rat rod, and I haven't got back to it, but I got some goodies for it, and we'll just kind of go into it a little bit, and I'll explain what I'm up to, and yeah, we'll just go from there. Let me turn you around. All right now I've got the oven cleaner. I bought a rear end for my rat rod, and it is I believe 48 inches, 4 foot, something like that. I believe it was 48 inches. I measured it. He had the lug nuts with it. A lot of times you don't see, you can't see from the oven cleaner or whatever, but you don't see them in good shape. And all this, that's one of the reasons why I bought it. That, and it was so reasonable, I couldn't pass it up. It was one of them deals that just seemed really a good price. And you know, if it sits here for a little while, I'm gonna go ahead and get it painted and everything. But I can afford to store it a little bit. And like I said, if any of you guys have ever not used oven cleaner on cleaning parts, this is the best stuff ever for motors, rear ends. It will strip it down to where you want. Of course, I got the power washer out ready. Gotta let it set for the allotted time on it. But yeah, if you just go to the dollar store or get some easy off oven cleaner, I've always used the dollar store stuff. It's like $3-4, and it works good. Engine bays and that. Just make sure that you don't get it on your paints and things, because it will strip the paint. I have stripped paint off of a car before. So yeah, just that's one of the items that I use for stuff like this. And you can see already it's starting to work, bubbling up. It's starting to discolor over in here. I'm gonna leave it for about 30 more minutes, so maybe we'll come back to it. The other items I've got, the gentleman had these, and some of you may know what they are, and some of you may not. I got to figure out what size Heim joints, stuff I need. I haven't decided if I'm going to use them for steering or for the rear end itself to hook to the car. I'm going to probably put some braces in here and stuff like that. But other than that, I think overall it will be, you know, it was a good deal for the for what I give for them. I think it was like $30, and they're well welded, really fairly decent. I think. I don't think they're homemade. I think they're from Speedway Motors. I'm gonna have to look them up online and just see, but I think it's gonna be a let me turn you around. But yeah, I think it's going to be a good deal there. Sorry, the neighbor's yelling at his dogs right now. I don't know if you can hear that, but yeah, the rat rod project, I'm just collecting parts right now and things. I've got the motor and tranny I'm going to take back out of the 48 Fleetline, probably use for it. I'm in the process of debating if I want to order a Speedway Model A frame for it. A lot of guys does that, but I'm going to spray this down a little bit, and then I'll come back, and I got a couple other things I want to share with you guys, a couple items, and we'll just go from there. Alright guys, let me take you down here, show you just what a little bit of the oven cleaner. Usually you got to go back over it 4 or 5 times with it. I bought 3 cans, so no big deal, but I'll turn you around and show you how well it does. If you'll look, it has literally ate the paint off of it. It had trash and gunk up in through here, all along in through here. It was built up like that over in there. This side I got a little bit better. This side was pretty nasty. It looked like this side over here. So I'm gonna spray it. I'm gonna spray it down one more time, let it sit for a little while, and we'll come back to the video. What is up, guys? It's the next day, and I didn't have enough time to show you the progress that I made on the rear end. I figured I'd just go ahead and show you this morning, and we'll just go from there. This is the rear end after I power washed it and used the Easy Off oven cleaner. Now we got all the crooks and crannies. You guys seen how dirty it was. This is a little bit more worn than I thought. It's cracked, but main thing is I got all this. I can replace that. But yeah, it turned out overall, I'm really tickled with the way it turned out. Cleaned it really well. But yeah, if you get a chance to use the oven cleaner and stuff, that's the way to go. If you can. I've used it for years, doing custom, painting rear ends and things, and I've had them turn out and the paint stick on them very well. So okay, in another note, I got a couple items I just want to share with you this morning. I think they're a good deal to add to your arsenal or into your shop. And let me turn you around here and I'll show you. This is the Husky. I don't know if I can get a good picture of it, but it is the roll around. It's got casters on it, or you can put it stationary. It's got drawers. It's got the extra feet with it if you want to do that, or if you want to do the roll around casters. I wanted it to roll around. What I like about it is, guys, try not to get my hands in here, but you can raise and lower it. This will go up to 52 inches. Somewhere I got a taper measure around here somewhere, and I'll show you. But I think they make a 72-inch one also. But yeah, let's measure it. That way I'm not fibbing to you. Okay, this one I've got at 40 inches. This particular one goes to 42 inches. They claim they have one that's a little taller. I'm not real sure what they're saying. I thought this one had said that it went all the way up to 52 inches. I measured it from the floor up, and it's stopping at 42. I don't want to force it. Like I said, there's another one out there that's supposed to go a little taller, but I'll show you guys. It's fully extended. That is fully extended there. And let me try to find my tripod, and I'll crank it down to where you guys can see it in the lower position. Okay guys, like I said, it's in the up position. I'm going to crank it down so you can see. I
guy could probably put a drill or something. The handle does remove. I thought about getting me a Allen or something and sticking in there to where I could use a drill, but you can crank it down. And this would be handy for like if you're doing some project and you want to sit down. That's the main thing. There's a lot of times I'm wanting to weld on something or whatever. I know it's got a wood top, but we all know the top's going to get scuffed up and things. It does not come with a vise. I'll take you over there and show you. I got a vise off of Amazon and put on there. It goes all the way down, and that's 29 inches from the bottom of my concrete to the base of this. This padding I got on there because I was cutting some stuff, and I'll crank her up for you. They tell you not to grease it or anything, just wipe it down with Windex. Don't put any lubrications. They said that it will squeak a little. I don't have it squeak, it just seems like it's a little harder to crank, and I figure once it gets more in, it'll be fine. Why I like this particular one, get it cranked up here, is because it had the drawers. I like these drawers. You've got a shallow drawer, and then I've got a drawer that I put the dividers out of my toolbox that I had a lot of junk and stuff. It's going to free up room for my screwdrivers and other items that I'm buying, and I put all the scissors, some of my markers, some of my pencils and things, and this is just going to work for an all-around table that I can roll around, cut my patterns out for cutting metal and things, and I can use this as my cutting table or whatever. Finish cranking her up. Like I said, I thought it was 70 or 52, excuse me, but I fibbed a little, and it's only 42, which 42 is plenty good for me. That's the bottom of my concrete to the top of this. That's plenty. I've got a chair also, it's from Lowe's that I can sit here. It's perfect. It's the right height. I can draw, do whatever I want to do. Like I said, I can cut my metal patterns out here, put my cardboard or whatever I'm using for my patterns, and I can be able to work on my rat rod that way. I think for the money, I kind of dropped the ball on it a little bit. Get you up here where you can see me. I kind of dropped the ball on it a little bit. We seen one last weekend or weekend before, I don't remember, for $279. I don't know if they had it mismarked or what. I went back because online they were a little bit more. We went into the store and it went up $25 or $30. I don't remember. It was $2.99, but still for $2.99 you can't beat it. I don't think you're going to pay that just for this top. I've looked at tops and things because I was going to make and build a roll around table. You just can't buy the top material and that for what I give for this. So I feel I did good. I like that it's got the drawers that I can store my rulers and stuff and my pattern making material in here. You know, you got plenty of room for the other, and I'll take you off the tripod here. But as you can see, it's deep. I can put my markers, my punch, all the loose stuff that I had in my toolbox that I was using. You know, it was just, this space was being wasted in my toolbox, and now I have a little bit more room in my toolbox, and I don't have to worry about, you know, going over there and getting a pair of scissors or whatever, and it's all nice and neat in here. I had a lot of this stuff in different drawers you know, where it would fit. So it's going to free up some space in my toolbox. And like I said, for the money, I don't think you can go wrong. 42 inches tall. I think I said 29 inches when it's lowered. Take you over to the vise here. This is the vise I had on my pack out. I wasn't going to order another one. I didn't use the pack out one just once in a blue moon. This one I think I'm going to be using quite a bit. Just so you know, I had to put it on the back side because there's more room on this back side than there was here because of the drawers and things. And if I'd have brought it out here, it would have been into this metal, and I really didn't want to do that. Hopefully that'll be good where it's at. I'm not going to put, you know, something heavy. This one I use more for smaller things. I want to get the vise protectors that go in the vise, the plastic protectors. I need to see if I can't find some of them. But overall, guys, for the money, I don't think you can go wrong. Yeah, you've got casters on it that they could possibly, they look cheaper, but you know, you can go to Harbor Freight and get a halfway decent caster, a heavy duty one if you want to put that on there or whatever. But overall, I think it'll work out. The next thing I have, and I got it off of Amazon, and I'll show you. You get a set of two. I think it was $29 or $30. And let me turn you around. These are for holding your drills, things like that. You got a little compartment up here. I'm in the process of redoing my toolbox, and I'll take you over here to my toolbox. And this is what I'm doing. I'm going to put one on each side. I've got the batteries up here. Y'all know that I had the batteries mounted like I did here, and that space was just being misused, I felt. Once again, with all these out of my toolbox, I can put some of my more usable, like my impacts and stuff like that, snap-on and that, and my drills and stuff I use more. And I figure, you know, the smaller things, that's the only thing I don't like really about these. The smaller ones don't fit in here. They slide through. I thought about bending these out just enough to where it would hold it, but I've got enough of these and things that, you know, I can utilize it. Sorry about that. I can utilize the this for my drills and my impacts and things like that, and the ones I don't use I could stick up in here, and then my batteries. I'm just trying to organize my toolbox. As you can see, it was kind of a mess, and that the shop's been a mess for a little while, so I'm trying to straighten it up a little bit today. Had some time off, so I thought I'd, you know, try to get everything organized. I just got stuff piled around right now, and I hate it. Most of the time I've got it nice and neat, but I got drawers open, I've got drawers misarranged and stuff because of the table and things. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I think for the money, it was like $29-30 Amazon. You get two of these. Yeah, you do have to put them together. You could probably put them together the way you want. You know, the racks, I think you could probably interchange these if you wanted. I'm not real sure. You know, come up with a little bit better way of doing things. I just bought them because they were cheap, inexpensive. I don't know if I'm gonna like them in my toolbox. I thought about putting them on the sides, but I really don't want to drill holes in my box. There was already holes in that metal. You know, I loosened the bolts on the rack, and they fit perfect. And once I got my holes for where I wanted them, I just tightened them up, tightened the the bolts back on the rack, and they work fine. You know, you can't tell that, you know, whether it's in or out. You know, as long as it works, that's all I'm happy about. Like I said, I freed up a bunch of space in my tool drawer, and that's the main thing. There's a lot of different tools that I have, and I'm trying to just get everything organized. Okay guys, I'm going to finish this video up. Y'all have seen where I had done the racks that hold the batteries and everything. I don't know if you can see, I didn't have enough room to put the other rack, so I put it on the other wall. It works fairly decent for what I wanted. Overall, you know, it helped me clean my toolbox up a little bit. I got my computer. I've got the mouse pad over the two bad spots. Hopefully, you know, it's not going to be noticeable. That still tears me up that I, you know, spilled that on the top, but it is what it is. And I just wanted to share a few of these things with you today. I used the sander, the big sander. It was awesome. I got to sand on the truck a little bit, and I'll go into that with some other videos and things. But if you don't have a 10-inch sander, man, it makes a world of difference. You can get more material, more rust, more whatever in a matter of minutes, especially with that 40 grit. Basically, I think that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching my videos. Don't forget to subscribe. I know there's a lot of, I've noticed there was 50 some people that had liked my videos. If you would, hit the like button. I'm still trying for 1,000 subscribers, and that helps me generate some revenue for my channel. That way I can buy stuff. Like I said, a lot of this stuff comes out, or most all of it comes out of my pocket. You know, I don't have any sponsors. I don't have anybody that helps me pay the bills. So if you would, hit like, share, comment, you know, and I guess we'll see you in the next video. And thanks for watching, and have a blessed week and what's left of the weekend. I hope you have a great weekend, and we will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.